Hello everyone and welcome back. I've started smelting the bauxite that we got in last episode. So now we have some aluminum brass again. So now I can finish filling this up. And I can get it out of here. And I'm just going to put it right back in here because that's actually where we need it right now. So, for these tools, the first thing you're going to want to make is a pickaxe. This is because you want to make a high-level pickaxe so that you can mine some of the special ores and such that they have in the game. Another thing that we'll make is a lumber axe, and I'd like to make a sword and a hammer. I'll probably actually hold off on the hammer because it requires a lot of materials. Well, yeah, I'm not sure if I have enough iron to get to that point. I think the first thing I'll do is actually get a lumber axe. That way I can finally start clearing out this area and I don't have to worry about creepers and such sneaking up on me. So what I'll do here is, first I'll clear out my inventory a little bit. I got more materials to make some more bricks with, so I'll be able to do that. So I'm going to put this iron block in here too, because I don't need that right now. And I got some more iron to smelt as well. But let me put the stuff in here that I don't need right now. Okay. So anyway, first you go to the stencil table. This is where you make the basic patterns for different tools. And we already have an X head, so I'm not going to make it right now. But one thing we do need is your basic tool rod. We'll get a pickaxe head. Shovel head, because my shovel broke. And sword blade. And let's see if we have that yet. No, we don't have anything. And a tool binding. So I'll just put these in here into the pattern chest. And when you go over to the part builder, you can get them directly out of the pattern chest. So for these, what you want to do is you just make a stone version of each one. Sometimes they'll have these extra stone shards here. So here's the sword blade. And actually, I don't need one for the tool binding because the best tool binding is actually paper. So I've got some paper here. That's why I have all these reeds growing, is because this is one of the best uses for paper, is making your tool bindings with paper. So, and that's because the tool binding doesn't affect the durability of the tool very much, but by using paper, it adds an extra modifier to it. So anyway, let me get these out of the way. Let me put all of these stone pieces here. Okay, so what you do is you just right click it on it onto the casting table. Go over here and make sure aluminum brass is at the bottom. Then you just pour it over it. And that makes a permanent cast of that part. So now I have a sword blade and a pickaxe head. Let me get the tool rod and shovel done. Alright, and first thing we're going to do is make a lumber axe. Also need to make one of these. I sometimes forget whether it needs a tough binding and a tough tool rod or a regular one. So I'll probably need to make both of those. It's sometimes hard to tell from the pattern here. First I need to make some more blank patterns, which I'll do right now. I got them mixed up. Yep. So put these in the stencil table. I probably could have gone ahead and shown how to make one of these, but I want to be able to do all of these things. I want it now. Come on. The tough binding pattern, again, just like the other one, I don't really need because you use paper for that. It uses a lot more paper when you make one of these, though. Like, it uses six paper every time, when the regular one only uses one. Yeah, so half of material cost, this one requires 3, so it's 6 times as much. You can see the material cost on each of these as well. Like, the tough tool rod is a 3, the regular one's a half, so it's just like the tool binding, to where there's a large difference between the two. But again, you make a stone version of these. Go ahead and get the axe head, and I'll see. I'll go ahead and get a hammerhead as well. Oh, where's that? There it is. Large plate pattern. Those actually become very important later as well. They're used in a lot of the large materials. Okay. These stone tool pieces, though, I don't need anymore, that I've already used. Don't need that. Because I'm not going to use them to make any tools, because stone tools aren't very good, especially when you have as much iron as I have. Need both of those. Let me see how much aluminum brass I have. 20. I think I have just enough for both of these at least. Just have to wait on them to melt. Throw away the stone. How much do I got left now? 18? Oh, that wasn't too bad. Go ahead and do the axe head and hammerhead then, since it didn't take up too much. I can get rid of those. Okay, I have a decent collection of these now. I'll store these in here. So now I'll put the iron at the bottom, since that's what I'm going to use for some of these. At some point I need to get some more aluminum and lead. Oops. What do I have in here? Gold, copper, iron, tin. I'll put some tin and lead in here, though, because you can get alloys that are very useful and the smeltery will automatically mix them into the most useful alloy available. So it's sometimes good just to throw in what you have in here. While I'm waiting on that for a minute, I have some grout. I can make some more grout. So let me get the clay, gravel, sand, clay, gravel, sand. Okay, I made 60 grout, so that's really good. Go ahead and see. Go ahead and just make a furnace out here to use, since I have everything I need for it. That way I can make the furnace bigger. I can add some more of these too if I want. Let me look in here. Damascus steel. That sounds really good. I hope it is. I'm almost out of lava actually. But oh shoot, no. Shoot. Well, that's what I get for doing this at nighttime. Let me find that chest so I can start sorting through this stuff. I blew up part of this chest too. Did it just destroy all of the chests? Alright. Let me just... well... I'm going to clean up this mess, and I'll come back afterwards. Bye.